Hello, welcome to AutoCAD Atta and my name is Hitesh Chaudhary. In the previous video, we had learned about three commands, that is align, explode and fillet. The link for the video is shared on the top right corner of your screen. In this video, we will be learning the basics of mirror, offset and rotate command. The notes for this video are available for free in the description below. Before we start, click the subscribe button below to stay updated with the channel and press bell icon so that you receive instant notification for new videos in this basic AutoCAD training series. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Let us first start with the mirror command. This command is used for creating an inverted image, or we can say an reflected image of any objects. This command can be activated in two different ways. Firstly, you can click on mirror tool from modify palette in ribbon panel over here, or you can type MI in the command window and you can press enter. Once the command is activated, we need to select the object. In this case, I'll be selecting this triangle and press enter. In the next step, we will have to place an imaginary mirror in the drawing space by specifying 2 points through which the mirror line will be passing. I'll click on first point over here and I'll place an imaginary mirror. Next, it will ask me if I want to erase the original object. I will type Y for yes and N for no. In this case, I want to keep both the objects, so I will type N and I will press enter. Next, let us have a look at our second command, that is offset. This command is used to create a parallel object at a specified distance. Again, this command can be activated in two different ways. Firstly, I can click on offset tool from modify palette in ribbon panel over here, or I can type O in the command window and I can press enter. In this case, once our command is activated, it will ask us to specify the distance. So I will type 1 and next I need to press enter. In the next step, we need to select the object and then specify the point on the side to offset. So I select the triangle. I can click outside or I can click inside if I want the offset inside. So in this case, I'll click outside and you can see that the next triangle has been drawn at a distance of 1 from the original triangle. I will also draw a polyline and taking the offset command, distance 1, I can select the object. I can click on the left side or I can click on the right side where I want to draw the line. I can click as many times as I want. Same for the triangle as well. And to exit from the command, I just need to press escape or enter key. At last, we will be looking at our third command, that is the rotate command. As the name suggests, this command is used to rotate any objects. Again, it can be activated in two different ways. Firstly, we can click on rotate tool from modify palette in the ribbon panel over here, or we can type RO in the command window and we can press enter. Once our command is activated, we need to select the object which we want to rotate and press enter. So in this case, I'll be selecting this triangle and I'll press enter. We can also select multiple objects if required. Next, we need to specify a base point around which the selected object will be rotated. The base point can be inside, outside or on the object. So in this case, I will be selecting this vertex of the triangle. Next, it will ask me to specify the rotation. Here, kindly note that positive integers will rotate the object anti-clockwise, while negative integers will rotate the object clockwise. So I want to rotate my triangle anti-clockwise by 30 degrees. So I will type 30 and I will press enter. Let us have a quick revision on whatever we have learned in this basic AutoCAD train tutorial 10. Firstly, we had learned about the mirror command, which is used to create inverted or reflected image of an object. It can be accessed in two different methods. Firstly, you can click on mirror tool from modify palette in ribbon panel, or you can type mi in the command window and press enter. Once our command is activated, we need to select the object which needs to be mirrored and again press enter. During this, we can also select multiple objects at once. Next, we need to specify 2 points where the imaginary mirror will be placed. In the next step, it will ask us if we want to delete the original or the source object, for which we need to type Y for yes and N for no and press enter. The second command which we learned is offset, which is used to create parallel objects at specified distance. Again, this can be accessed in two different ways. Firstly, we can select offset tool from modify palette in the ribbon panel, or we can type O in the command window and press enter. Once our command is activated, we need to specify the distance using which a copy of the object will be made and press enter. In the next step, we need to select the object and specify the side to offset. We can also repeat this command multiple times, and to exit from the command, we need to press escape or enter key. The third and the last command that we learned is the rotate command. It is used to rotate any objects, and it can be accessed by two different methods. Firstly, you can click on remote tool from modify palette in the ribbon panel, or you can type arrow in the command window and press enter. Once our command is activated, we need to select the object and press enter. We can also select multiple objects. In the next step, we need to specify a base point around which the selected object will rotate. This point can be inside or outside or on the object itself. In the next step, we need to specify the rotation angle and press enter. Here, kindly note that positive integers will rotate the object anti-clockwise, while negative integers will rotate the object clockwise. Please click on thumbs up below if you have liked the tutorial. Also share it with your friends. You can also have a look at the other tutorial videos appearing on your screen, and do share your feedback in the comments below, and also let me know which command you would like to learn. And as always, thanks for watching.